Okay, welcome back. Well, today I'm just going to show an introduction on what is Roblox Studio, because I have heard many comments in the previous videos for my tutorials of people asking, what is Roblox Studio? Where is it? How do I get it? Do I have to download it? Well, if you can actually go on and play Roblox, then you must have Roblox Studio, or else the game would not function right and you would not be able to play it at all. So, with that said, I will show you pretty much an introduction of what Roblox Studio is. Okay, here we go. First, you need to go down to your start menu. This will only be true unless you actually did the proper installation. And then, okay, so then you have to go to all programs. And there's Roblox. Scroll over that. And there are two options. There is Play Roblox and there's Roblox Studio. Well, Play Roblox is just the same, well, it is just for Roblox as well, but that is obviously for playing on Roblox, such as playing other people's games. You can't very easily edit any sort of game using Play Roblox, and you cannot go into edit mode while in Play Roblox. So we will go down to Roblox Studio. This may take a moment, but apparently not for me, which is kind of odd. Apparently I have 4 messages and 60 tickets. If you guys are wondering why it's so low, it's because most of mine is in the current exchange, because I am trying to make more money. So, you need to go to My Roblox, or go to wherever. No, actually, we'll just go to My Roblox. Okay, then you will need to go down to Places, and click that. And if you have Builder Club, you will have 10 places. If you have, pretty much, depending on what you have is what you get. You have at least one place, though. So go to one of your places and edit there. So I think I will go to my Roblox Workshop, which is pretty much where I make all my meshes and everything like that. So go to that place in edit mode, EDIT. It needs to be edit, or else you can't edit your game. Build modes allows you to walk around with your player, which doesn't have the game in a pause position, so yeah. And as you can see, I have all sorts of meshes that I've made. Anyway, those have nothing to do with the tutorial, so I will get rid of them for now. Okay, so next you need to go up to the View tab, and you will see that there is a Start page, a Toolbox, Explorer, Properties, Output, Diagnostics, Task Scheduler, Game Layout, Full Screen, Toolbars, and that involves Standard, Mouse, Test, Camera, Command, and Customize. Well, for any of the tutorials that I will be using, I will only be showing you a few things. In every single one of my tutorials, you will need to know and have these. Toolbox is just, it'll bring up a thing on the side, which is actually, you can also get this by going to Insert and clicking that instead. And this gives you all sorts of things where you can get free models, my models, all of those things, and all bricks. So, actually I'll show you. I'll go to Tools and Weapons, which will have a whole bunch of tools and weapons that are made by Roblox, which you can use to your advantage in any sort of situation. And if you want to close that, click Insert. And as you can see, it has disappeared. Next, you will see that this is all the stuff. I've showed you this before. Explorer and Properties is just the same thing that opens up on the side. This is for doing more scripting-like stuff, or trying to edit properties of any sort of, pretty much, brick in a way that you can't do normally. So, well, that's as far as I'll take that one. Properties obviously brings up the properties for pretty much you doing that. I think I just explained that. I won't go into the other stuff because I will never use that in any of my tutorials. Obviously, new will make a new thing. We will not do that either. We will not use open. We will not use close. We will not use save. We will not use save as. We will not do publish to Roblox. We will not use save section as model. This one I will tell you, though. This, if you click this, this is published to Roblox. This is if you click your brick or any sort of thing. You could click that and use that model and click create, excuse me, and you can name it. You can choose whether you want other people to be able to use it or not. Okay, and that's as far as I'll take that. Print, obviously, we'll print it. Preview will just show you what it's going to look like if you printed. Print setup will allow you to change the properties of the print that you are going to make. This is just another way to enter a certain place that you are just currently at, which I use that for some of the times where I want to go on Roblox, but Roblox is updating. You can bring up Roblox Studio, you can go to File, you can go down to that place, and it will allow you to actually edit that place. And you can save it after Roblox is done editing, but you can play around on Roblox while it's doing that. Okay, so if you go over to edit, you will see that these are all sorts of things that will allow you to undo a delete, redo, cut, copy, paste, clear, select all, duplicate, find and replace, script, lock, unlock all. These are obvious sorts of things, but we will not use any of those in any sort of tutorial that I will be showing you. Insert model, we will most likely not ever use that. In fact, actually, we will never use that. L drawing file, we will never use this as well, because that has nothing to do with any of our sorts of tutorials. This, on the other hand, insert and going down to object, we will use that many times. So, if you click that, you'll see that there's all sorts of things that you can be able to do. And there are different certain amounts, so you could actually click that and press OK. But if you go up to View, Explore, and Properties, you can go over here. You can see that there's workspace. Well, if you see that, you have a whole bunch of buttons that objects and such that you can put in. But if you click something else like base, which is a brick, it will give you shorter amounts of things that you can click, because there are only a certain amount of things that can go into that brick and be effective in any such way. But that is as far as I'll take you with that. Click out there. Service is also another thing we will not use, but is used for pretty much all of these things over here. Starter goo and starter pack, debris, sound service. Those are all such things there. Tool, that will just bring up the instance thing that we just barely did and show you all those weapons that I was showing you before. Tools and weapons. Now we will get rid of that. Now, that is all for there. Camera poses, we will not use that either, because that has nothing to do with the effects that we will be doing at all. Group, that is another way. If you see over here, it will say Control G. If you are going to group two things, like such as these two, I'll press Shift and select both of them. You can either right click and click group, which is what I usually do because it's faster, or you can actually go down onto your keyboard and press Control and press G at the same time, and you press Control actually, and then you hold Control and press G, and that's such as that. Now, where were we? Oh yes, ungroup is obviously the same thing. You can press Control U, or you can actually go over here and ungroup it after pressing Control. Now we will go over to, because we will never use any of those, I won't go into that. We will in fact use the tilt and rotate on that. You can either click here to do that, or you can go down onto your keyboard and press Control